Hi everyone, this is Messenger Marie-Elaine and I have this week's message for you, take 2. I just recorded the longest video ever. It was over 20 minutes and I went to upload it and noticed I had the biggest blob of lipstick on my tooth and I could not do that to you. That's all you'd be able to see, there's just this big mark on my teeth. So anyway, so it's an opportunity for me to re-record and see maybe different words come out this time, who knows. So before I get into it, just briefly, I offered to give this away and that is going to Pixie Barry. So I'll make sure I contact you, Pixie, and get that on its way. I have been practicing doodling and I'm happy to gift this one away. There's still more detail to be done, but it is a little bit imperfect. I didn't tape my paper down first, and so therefore, because it's watercolour, it's buckled. But if you would like to look past those imperfections and would still like to be in the running for it, just leave a comment on this video to say, yes please, I'd love the elephant, and I'll randomly select one for you. I'll randomly select a name and pass it on for you, that's what I meant to say. And finally, this week's giveaway is a pendant. It is a selection of 5. There's a tree of life, an egg of life, the flower of life. There's a pentagram and also a Metatron symbol. And all I ask is that you just cover the shipping costs, and you can pick up to 2 if you'd like to get one for yourself and one for a friend to give away, as a gift I should say. Feel free, you'll see that on the homepage of my website. Okay, so now the message. Let's make it concise this time, Marie-Elaine. I used the word rabbiting, and I think I was definitely rabbiting on last time, so I'll see if I can keep it a little bit shorter. So if you didn't see the choices, we have 3. There is the fox, the elephant, or the rabbit. So I felt inspired yesterday to call upon the animal kingdom to guide us to a message based on the symbolism of the animal that you were drawn to. So when I uploaded those choices, I do everything on inspiration, impulse I should say, and inspiration. I had no idea how this was going to unfold, but over the course of uploading that image for you to choose and to sitting down and recording the message, it finally came to me. So what I did was I had a go at doing some numerology based on the animal name. And then we've got the meaning of the number that it was reduced to. Plus I have some cards that I've called upon just to enhance the message. And included in there is a letting go card. So there's a lot of information. If you want to listen to this separately, or listen to your choice and then come back 24 hours later to see if there's another message in there. There will also be links for you to explore even more. Remember that if you're guided to do so, your higher self feels that there's something in there for you that can help you in your current situation to grow and blossom. Okay, so just a little bit of background. So I'm no numerology expert, I am the messenger. And so what I did was I sat down, I remember doing this a long time ago, there was the name number. So you write out, can you see that? You can write out the numbers 1 to 9 and then beneath them you just do the alphabet. And then you refer to the name like Fox, and then you go to, okay, Fox is number, F is 6, oh, this is interesting, O is 6 and X is 6. So, and then you add all those digits up to become a single digit. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, and then add them together again, which becomes a number 9. So, but when I first started doing this, I forgot about it. It's been a while. And I put the numbers 1 to 26 and then put the corresponding letters of the alphabet beneath it. And as I was writing out or doing my calculation for Fox, I thought, no, something's not quite right here. And I remembered what I did. But I thought I would utilize that mistake anyway, because there are no mistakes in this universe. It was just the universe guiding me to another message. And what I discovered through that exercise is, regardless of how I did it, all 3 of them all came back to the same number. So there's something very strong about the number 9 for fox and elephant, and number 7 for the rabbit. But we'll get into that. So the fox, being a number 9, and a number 9 to me is the ending of a phase or a cycle that you're going through at the moment, and with every ending there is a new beginning. So something I feel is going to be released in the coming days, and it's also a new moon recently, which is also new beginnings. So but my gut is that it's a belief, or you're going to get some really cool awareness of an event which will help you to let that go, which is really cool. Now, I have a word for you, and it is for the fox, if you were drawn to that choice, belief. And I think that there's something in your belief system that you're being guided to look at, because it's inhibiting you from moving forward. Now, the fox is a very clever, and some would say cunning animal, but I feel that the cunning is all part of their survival, and that's what the grace of God gave this beautiful animal. And I've got this quote for you. It says, "Being clever," which is based on the fox, "is when you look at how things were and use the evidence to work out something new." Let me start that again. So being clever is when you look at how things were and used the evidence to work out something new, which ties in with the endings and the beginnings, the ebbs and flows of life. So I've also made some other notes here because, like I said, there's a lot of information. There is a lot of knowledge and wisdom that is wanting to be shared with you if you're willing to be still for the teachings. Now, this is what I gleaned from the website that I went to harness the essence of a fox. Then, as I was writing my notes down ready to record this message, this is really quite powerful, I got the impulse to grab some oracle cards, and it says, one for each animal. So I thought, okay. And I had a flash of an image come to me from the Spirit Oracle deck. Where's my cover? This one here. Because I had this vision of what I thought was a wolf. And when I grabbed the deck and I looked, and there it was on the cover, I thought, no, that's not a wolf. That's not a fox. It's a wolf. But it doesn't matter. It got my attention. So that was the deck that I was going to use for your message. And so I started shuffling, and I said, please lead me to the right card for the fox. And I kid you not, that is the one that came out. How powerful is that? Out of 45 or maybe 54 cards in the deck, I had an image in my head which I thought was a fox, but it wasn't. It was a wolf. Doesn't matter, similar animal. And there it is, observe in silence. So what I'm taking from this whole flow is that, you're being guided to sit and observe. Just like waiting, I was going to say waiting for your prey, but that sounds a little bit, waiting for the right moment to finally make your decision. But I think the universe, through this number of events and the symbolism of the fox, just ponder for a little bit, listen to that internal guidance. Clarity will come to you, then you'll know which new beginning, which new phase you're about to embark on. So now, there's a letting go card for you, and the letting go card is maintaining boundaries. So today I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view for trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. So once again, it's just listening. That's the message of the fox. Listen before you take some action. And to complete the fox message, I've got an I am card for you, the most important vibrational being in my life, and that you are. There's no one more important than you. And that applies to everybody that's listening to this. So that's it. Ponder, meditate, let the fox energy of wisdom guide you to where you want to go. And a new phase is going to open up. Very, very powerful. Okay, so the elephant. Beautiful creature. Love the elephant. Something warm and comforting about this majestic, beautiful being. So, as I mentioned, the name number of elephant also came to number 9, no matter which way I did it. So to me that also implies, similar to the fox, that you are about to embark on one phase of your life coming to a close with a new opportunity presenting to you. be on the lookout. Now, the word I had for you, for the elephant, was patience. Patience and community, because, you know, elephants like to stick together. They roam in herds. Family is very important to them. So the symbolism of the elephant encourages protection, strength, and strong bonds. And also we have here is pride, power, dignity, and reliability. So as I was writing all of this down, the feeling that I got was there's a burden at the moment that could be weighing you down. That was just the inspiration that flowed to me. And I feel that you're feeling the weight of responsibility, and you're being guided to tap into the essence of the elephant's calmness. It takes a lot to get them angry. They will be angry if you want to hurt them or their family. So that's when you get out of an elephant's path, because it'll do whatever it needs to do to protection. So I've got here, tap into the elephant energy of calmness, one foot in front of the other, slow and steady. Do not rush into anything. And what I'd like you to do also is to be on the lookout this week, if you're drawn to the elephant, for a dragonfly or a butterfly, because to me that will be your validation that your weight, that event that you're carrying within you, that you feel possibly responsible for, is lifting. And I think that's the essence of what the universe or your higher self would like you to know. And look what you got. I called upon the energy cards for your oracle card, and it is the Angel of Love. So the universe would like you to know that you are surrounded by all these beautiful angelic beings who are showering you with love. So please open up your heart and be willing to accept that love. No strings attached, it's unconditional. Your I Am card, today is Getting Calm. So how cool is that? Because I think that was one of the calmness of the elephant. So today I will stop searching for happiness outside myself. If I'm in a frenzied state, I'll get calm and get back on track. And remember that the key to happiness is inside me. Often after I've become peaceful and accepting, what I want comes with ease. And here we go. Your I Am vibrational energy card is the footsteps that tread. I am the footsteps that tread in the vibrational memories of my ancestors. So once again, this is what I feel, that maybe there's someone who has transitioned and is wanting to get your attention, and if you could just be still, a bit like the fox, and be open to hearing those messages. Or alternatively, you could sit down one day when you're having a cup of tea and you're feeling very calm and have a telepathic dialogue with that person and see what comes back. You could be surprised. I'm sure you'll be very surprised, but you know, be open to that connection. Always put white light around you. Just sort of throw that in. If you're having dialogues with another realm, just to offer that beautiful protection. Okay, now, the rabbit. Now, before, like I said, I knew which direction these messages were going to come in. I actually chose the rabbit myself. So, and what the rabbit number is spiritual. It's a spiritual number, number 7. And it's about the collective consciousness. And it's time to learn and really listen to that intuition that we've got going on. Now, I know a lot of us, we're open to it, we believe in it, but sometimes we don't take notice of that guiding impulse. And for whatever reason, we get off target and we go down a different tangent. And it's time to really come back and be open and be willing to listen and take action to that guidance. Now, the significance, the energy of the rabbit is about luck. And I found this beautiful quote: luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. So what I'm feeling from that is our little beautiful cute bunny rabbit is reminding us to prepare ourselves vibrationally with our emotions for the opportunities that are going to come. Because when we are a vibrational match to opportunities, we will see them. When we're not, we won't. They'll just keep going by. And here's another note that I made. The rabbit reminds us to examine and utilise. We have within ourselves time to nurture and honour the instincts and intuition. So to me, I think that the essence of the whole rabbit is really guiding us to be willing to explore more of our spirituality, to be willing to have dialogues with other people, about how we feel. Be expressive. And the other thing I've got here, and I can really relate to this, but I'm sharing it anyway. Those who were drawn to the rabbit, have you withdrawn from life? Because the rabbit is, lives in groups, and they animal, family-focused, community, strength, a bit like the elephant. So have you withdrawn from life? Have your connections with family and friends diminished a little over time? Because I think it's guiding you to reconnect, to get back out there, to start being more social, to really embrace life at its fullest. So if someone offers you an opportunity, this week for a social outing, please say yes. Don't think about it, just say yep and jump in like the rabbit would and have some fun. Now, I think we're all being guided, even though we had number 7, we were guided to this card from Colette Barron's Wisdom of Avalon. So here we go, birth and rebirth. So another cycle perhaps of a new beginning, which ties in with that beautiful moon that's out there at the moment. Our letting go card, I said our because I chose rabbit, is initiating friendships. And here we go. Today I will pay attention to my behaviours and actions as I form new friendships. I will notice whom I'm attracted to and why, and not worry about whether the other person likes me or accepts me. If I make a mistake, it's okay. I learn something valuable from every interaction with another person's. Okay. Oh, Mary-Elaine, sometimes, I trip over my tongues. Tongues. I know what I want to say, but something else comes out. And here we go. I am blessed because a new vibrational journey begins every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, it's like the slate's been wiped clean and you have an opportunity to create another magical new day. So there's my messages. I hope you like them. Please jump across to the store, my little art exhibition. I spend hours and hours drawing. I love it. And I upload them just so that I can show them off. Otherwise, they just sit here in one of probably 9 or 10 folders that I have of all of these creations that I've had over time. So at least it's a way of putting it out there into the wider community. And last weekend, I drew this little cat family, cutie cat, and he's on display, he's hungry, he's, all these little beautiful emotions. So love to hear your feedback. Please leave a comment. Thank you so much for listening, and I really look forward to sharing another insight next week. Bye for now.